This is home. I've always loved wherever we were called to go and serve another congregation. I was always pleased where we went, but St. Mark Village is home. My name is Betty Fresh, and this is the story of St. Mark Village. My husband was Pastor James Fresh, and he started St. Mark Village. Two ladies came from a certain park. Now, he was still pastor at St. Mark, and he was in his office. He always went early. And it was a Monday morning, and they walked in, and they looked at him, and they said, "Pastor, what are you going to do for us when we cannot take care of ourselves?" And he almost rose up off of the seat. So he said to them, "Is that my job?" And they said, "Yes." Actually, what made him go to St. Louis for the architect was because these two ladies had said they wanted him to take care of them when they got older. It made a home for people in their last age, a happy home, a Christian home.
I'm Tina Glandis, and I've worked for St. Mark Village for 31 years. I'm the Administrative Services Director, and I started out as a server in the dining room when I was just 17 years old and worked my way up to where I am now. St. Mark Village means home to me and family, and I've seen so many residents through the years, and it's just wonderful how we impact their lives in such a positive way, and we're always here for them. I think the staff care for the residents because the residents care for the staff, and it's a special feeling when you can make someone's day and help them with something that they may need help with, or get them assistance if you can't provide it. And it's just a big family. We're always looking out for one another.
Well, my name is Homa Kariver. I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse, and I'm working at St. Mark Village for 25 plus years. Long-term care became my passion, but St. Mark is just like family to me. Is friendship, is more than just a job. The favorite memory, is a lot, but I remember few years ago, we've been invited to a 100th birthday of one of our residents, and her name was Caroline. And a friend invited us to her house, and we went in there, and a bunch of us, from assisted living. It was so wonderful for them to appreciate what we did. It's just been wonderful for me.
My name is Edward Cairns, and my wife and I moved to St. Mark on January the 5th, 1995. My sister had lived here 8 years before we moved. We had lived over on the East Coast. We had friends living here, and we were running back and forth from one coast to the other, and my sister said, "Well, you should move in here." And so we did. And it's been fantastic. It's been wonderful life here. Well, having lived here so many years now, it is a total comfort to know that we're here and we'll be taken care of as long as we need the care. Everybody here, all the residents, all the staff are so kind and congenial with everyone. I can't say enough about it, how great it really is.
I'm Barbara Bowman, and this is my husband Jim, and we've lived at St. Mark Village for 8.5 years.
We found St. Mark Village through a friend of ours in our church, and I fell in love with it at that time. And so through the years, I've kept it in the back of our minds, and we ended up here. And as a result of that, the Lord's blessed us with 2 incomes, our pensions from our being a police officer and a teacher, and our Social Security allowed us to come into St. Mark Village. When we first came in, Barbara was a little bit hesitant. I was ready, but I shared with her a little bit later, and then she told me, she said, "Honey, I feel like I'm on vacation." So I knew we had
All the
changed.
time.
It had changed.
One reason we moved here too was that we made decisions for Jim's folks and my folks and an aunt and uncle who didn't have children, and we had to make decisions of what facility or where they would live, and we wanted to make that choice ourselves, to decide ourselves where we would live our final years. So St. Mark was top on the list. We didn't want to move as far away from St. Peter as we have, but we looked down there and we had this checklist, and St. Mark came up ahead of the game of everybody else.
I enjoy the fellowship, and I also like to have fun. And I like the friendships that we have.
Friends are the thing that make us appreciate the journey. You know, when we have friends and we're on a journey now, so they help us appreciate the journey. I'm glad the St. Mark story has included us in its chapters because we have enjoyed living here. We intend to live here a lot longer and continue to enjoy it with friends, with family visiting, with the staff and everybody here. We've just enjoyed what we have, and we look forward to many more years.
My name is Mary Tarr, and I have been at St. Mark Village. This is my 21st year. Actually, I was quite young when my husband and I moved in according to age here at St. Mark. And my husband passed away at 2001, and I stayed in that apartment for 17 years. And then in 2015, I had a conversation with Douglas, CEO, Douglas Fresh, and decided I needed a little bit more help, and very easily went up to assisted living. The most significant moment I had was the morning of January 23rd in 2014, and I woke up completely blind. Well, right from the very beginning, they were wonderful. Everybody. They saw that I got down to Clearwater to an ophthalmologist that morning and let the driver and my friend stay with me until I was assigned a room at Morton Plant. And from there on through rehab at Betty Fresh, rehab here at St. Mark, people could not have been nicer. I can't tell you how wonderful they were, everyone. They were caring and considerate and just so helpful, so helpful. St. Mark Village means home to me.
I would want the local community to know that, again, a great family atmosphere here, and they're going to get the care that they need.
Come and let us show you who we are or what we are.
We have probably the best resident, really. It's just not exaggeration. The friendship and the relationship that I just have with them.
I would want anyone to know that doesn't live here, that are looking or even thinking or considering a place, this is the premium place to be.
The phrase, "it takes a village," here at St. Mark, I think means family. And I think that's wonderful. And that's how I think most people here feel about it.
I thank the Lord every single day for St. Mark Village.